Okay, Faz, what we got to do today?
So today's Friday, so Friday means gym cleaning day. We've got to clean the all equipment, boxing ring, make sure everything's clean for the week that's coming up, and we'll get started.
Okay, let's go.
So first thing we do on our shift when we first start, regardless of what time you're starting, we try and make sure everything's clean, everything's put back correctly, and then we'll get started with the cleaning of the equipment.
Cool. So what would you say is the best thing about your job?
To be fair, the best thing about the job is interacting with people, man. Yeah, having that sort of conversation with people, and not even serious conversations, just a little bit of a joke, a little bit of a laugh. Because for me, I'm sure it is for everyone, even including yourself.
Yeah.
The gym's my safe zone. You come here to have a bit of fun, obviously train hard, but also to forget about a couple of things. Now, it sometimes can be hard when you're working here, but I feel like every sort of member that is here, they all have a positive attitude, they're all really supportive, and they're all really nice. And I think we have a sort of a good vibe going on at the gym, and I'm sure everyone can agree with that, bro. For me life here. Fight you for me life here. Should be working now. And also, they're all empty anyway. Why? Is that one your favourite? Next to the wall, away from everyone. Away from, there you go, it's working now.
Is that you fixed treadmill steppers?
Yeah, man.
Just plugging them out.
Literally just turn them off and on, and everyone thinks you're a god.
What would you say is the worst thing about your job?
The worst thing about my job? It's a great question. I think sometimes you have to be a little bit confrontational with people when they're not abiding to the gym rule. And unfortunately, you have to be a bit strict with them and sometimes even suspend them.
Does that happen often?
Not as often you would think, because like I said, I think the gym's got a really good environment going on. But at the end of the day, we have to sort of make sure that everyone's following a certain rule and it's not sort of just everyone running around like headless chickens in a way. So I think sometimes you have to be a bit confrontational, and especially sometimes you have to be confrontational to some of the big lads and the big bodybuilders, and they're all looking down on you like that, and you're telling them to put their weights back. So although it's a bit confrontational, at the end of the day, it's nothing personal. Cool. Yeah, we're just trying to make sure that it's a safe environment and everyone's enjoying coming to the gym. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything bad about the job. The issue we get with the boxing ring sometimes, because obviously people getting punched up and stuff, you're getting a little bit of blood, a little bit of sweat, well most of the time sweat. So you're just trying to make sure it's as clean as possible, trying to keep personal hygiene high. Is it you? Oh, she told me to come up and it's you. Oh, nice. When I mean you're gonna train, man. You're gonna start lifting my weights.
When are we gonna train?
Start lifting my weights.
We were meant to have a bench session.
Yeah, you flopped it on me. He flopped it on me, by the way. He said, "Yeah, we'll do Tuesday."
Are you telling the camera? Why are you telling the camera?
Yeah, no, I'm telling the camera because he flopped on me.
No. We arranged to have a bench session. I messaged him the day before to say what time.
Yeah.
He goes, this time. I said, I can't this time. Any other time? No, I can't do any other time.
No, he said, I've got a tattoo appointment at 10. I said, all right, sound. It's 10:45. Tell me why he's at the gym.
Forget all of that. When I'll get involved as well. So when's this?
When's this? Next Tuesday, man. Bench press.
What time?
It's a shame you're not as big as me, Bobby.
Oh yeah. I'll just curl your max squats.
See you later, Bob.
Bro, yeah.
Time you have little conversations, and then everyone goes about their day, and then you see them the next day.
I get what you're saying about the gym being just friendly and...
Yeah, man, that's what we try and do. It's not just me, all the other staff here are all friendly, all the other managers and others, they're all friendly. I think it has to come from the top for it to come down to the bottom in a way. And once everyone else is on the sort of same wavelength, and then the gym just becomes a whole different zone.
So what you got to do now? What are we up to now?
We've got to go and clean around the equipment because it's coming up to 3:30. As soon as it reaches 4 or 5, traditional gym times always get super busy. So we try and get most of the gym equipment cleaned so then it can get cleaned again by tomorrow.
Cool. So how would someone go about getting into this job?
To get into this job, like I said, you have to be sort of informative. You have to have a basic knowledge of the gym.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean you have to be qualified. You have to have any personal training qualifications. I personally do. That's just because I train clients at the gym on the days I'm not working. But like I said, obviously you can't just come and work in a gym and not have a brief understanding of the gym. You have to know how equipment works, how it's to be cleaned, how it's to be fixed, how to control the gym, especially when it goes on to the evening, which we'll see in about an hour and a bit. All of a sudden it just all comes packed in.
Can I have an pre-workout, please, bro?
Yes, bro. No
Thank
worries.
you very much.
What are we looking to get? You want strong, medium,
Nah,
small?
Just light, man.
Light.
I'm off duty.
So we got 150 milligrams, 200, 300, 400, and then what I call the beast, 600 milligrams.
I'm the lightest one you got
The
going. Please.
lightest one I got. Lightest one I got. We'll give you.
I've been at C4 for years.
Nah, Abe's good.
There's a science behind this. It's like a mini cocktail.
A little
type of
mini
vibe.
cocktail. People have their own mini cocktails. I've seen people put two different types together, or because we've got a pump one as well, where it's caffeine free. So sometimes.
Was that the brand? Pump?
Nah, it's literally just Abe, you know. It's Abe, but it's a pump one.
What does it do? What? It makes your muscles.
Yeah, it just pumps, gives you more blood flow. Not necessarily energy. But
Oh, it's just to get the
just
the
to
blood
get that
flow.
pump,
Okay.
yeah.
I've
It's
never
got
heard of that.
citrulline, creatine, beta-alanine, and just like loads of vitamins.
Whatever
It's
that
all right
means.
to be fair.
All
Like
the
if you've got like a late training session,
Yeah.
like at 8 o'clock one, and you want to sleep, these are the best ones. They're all right to be fair. They ain't too bad. Let's clean it at the top.
Thank you
There
very
go, brother.
much.
No worries.
Okay, so this job is it capped at a certain salary?
No, so it's not capped at a certain salary. You get paid by the hour. Obviously, the more hours you do, the more that you get paid. Obviously, the reason we have sort of different shift times is the gym is 24/7. So although the gym is 24/7, we only work from 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. So there's 3 shifts between those times. You've got 8 a.m. till 2 p.m.,
Yeah.
2 till 7, and then a 6 till 10. Now, the issue with the evening shift is obviously not a lot of people want to work that late, which is why we tend to have a younger sort of population working in those shifts.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best shift for me. It's probably because the gym's the most busy, it's the most interactive, and you get a lot of stuff done really. But all shifts are great. It just depends on what type of person they are and what goes on through their day-to-day life.
Ash to the grass, we'll keep flat on the bench, man. Nah. I don't know how you even like this. Fuck it. That's weird, bro. That's weird. Main man, what's going on, man?
Main man, I was busy up there, man. Talking. Half the job just talking, man. Just talking.
Let's giving the young bucks some advice.
Giving the young bucks. How much they benching? Your warm up.
Please, no. It's decent weight, man. Decent weight. So in your role, is there any room for progression?
Yeah, I'd say so, definitely. I think the one progression about it is obviously how much you want to be in this industry. About 80% of the people that sort of do this type of job are looking to be some sort of coach, whether if it's strength and conditioning, personal training, or football, or whatever it is. And I think once you have a brief understanding of how to not run the gym, but make sure the gyms run efficiently, how to talk to people, then I think you can build on from there, whether if it's you want to have your own gym, whether if you want to sort of become gym manager, assistant gym manager. It just depends on the person's goals and needs. But once you get this right, I think you can sort of get anything right.
So talk to me about first aid.
So first aid is one of those things where you don't think you need it until you actually need it. So I'm level 3 paediatric first trained. I have been for quite a while. I would say I've probably had to use it about 3-4 times in the past probably 4 years properly. So we don't get many cases here, other than, for example, today we had a bit of a case with a young lad got his finger trapped on the door and he felt a bit faint. In that situation, you sort of just have to be sort of as informative as possible and also trying to stress down the person. It doesn't happen as often. Like I said, most of the time it doesn't need to be used for the high extreme cases of CPR and stuff.
All right, Faz, thank you very much for your time. It's been insightful. Yeah?
No worries, man. It's nice having you, man. It's a pleasure.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks.